Wraith King.
Oh, you did. You pointed.
You freaking got me. You made me look.
There's only one chains on gaming side. Again, they don't like stunts, so you got to abuse that. Last game, we didn't really get to see the abuse because that game just ended off the Pangolier. It could happen again with Ember Spirit. That's a possibility, as Quinn is having another pretty good start to this early game. 16-3 on Ember. How does he do it? Nobody knows.
Takes a little damage in return, but he puts it right back onto Bryle. Hits him with the slide chains. Pretty happy with the lane, that way that lane's going. Bottom, Whitemon's been struggling to keep himself afloat here. He's been chewing through mangoes and hasn't quite been able to like really kick Ace out of here.
It's just so hard to lane versus Skyrath with double melee.
Yeah.
Just has free right clicks and bolts for days, and you can't get the punish or the trade on him. Tough lane.
And he's constantly getting stick charges. Annoying.
Side lane is pretty rough for TSM right now, but they're pushing through it. It's unfortunate mid is not going.
Nice. Hurricane back. Ari's going to have to use Cookie to get away from Duraccio. Still chasing after him. Body block a little bit from Kasane, but that just lasted more damage, and he's dead instead. They get a first blood. Not on the original hero they went for. Kasane trades his life for his support.
Not what TSM are looking for in this beast lane. It's also going to give Celery a pretty nice start here on Enchantress. The vegan captain's coming back for you with the revenge. And this is a solid Enchantress game, honestly. There's not a lot to deal with his early creep presence. There's not a lot to dissuade him running around and even making some gank action happen if he can leave the Lifestealer alone. That said, you can also just play up here and shut down Kasane as hard as possible. I don't think there's much stopping that either. They're going to try and get a tombstone kill, but Whitemon is going to die in return.
Now, the zombies are on Tofu. Yeah, Tofu's going to have to turn around and kill them one by one, but a Wraithfire Blast will finish them off.
At least they got something out of that tombstone, and you're happy to trade there because now you get to come back full on Undying. He is running negative GPM, but, you know, the economy's tough. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, we are in a bit of a recession. At least for Whitemon, anyway.
Refill the mid bottle for Quinn. Tri-lane's going to be lurking here in about 30 seconds.
You mean the quad lane?
Oh, the quad lane's probably coming too, yeah. But you got to warm up to the quad lane. You got to start with the tri-lane, then bring the quad in later. The ghost claims Ari's life.
Can TSM recover from this? This is like a significant lead to be having at 6 minutes. Bryle is going to get run down here, so it's a 3,000 net worth lead. Also free power rune for Quinn, most likely.
You cannot let Quinn get away with this. I've seen it too many games. They're going to crash the runes. They're going to gank for him. You got to be ready. You got to protect your sniper. This support duo from Gaming is getting everything done on all the lanes. TSM just not answering it. Their supports are a bit too clunky to deal with the Ench Skyrath roam. This might be another quick game. They already have 3,000 gold.
Yeah, seriously. Their cores on the side of TSM actually need heroes in lane, whereas Gaming Gladiators do not. Lifestealer is like the ultimate independent carry. Doom, very good at just chilling out in 1v2 lanes once he gets a certain number of levels.
You have to bring 3 to mid right now. If Bryle dies again off some double roam gank, Kasane is getting pressure as well. Okay, Whitemon is gonna rotate. This is necessary. You can get some good return with this tombstone.
Okay, tombstone out. They're gonna turn around and try and kill it. A blast comes through, Cookie on both of them. Tombstone stays alive a little bit longer, gets the soul rip, and it actually finishes off both supports. Bryle even cuts over. And honestly, just being a part of the experience probably added a lot. Celery did get the last hit ultimately on the tombstone, though.
That's just a necessary rotation. You had to bring this Undying at some point and get those supports off the map, causing way too much chaos. Downside is, like you said, you gave Quinn a power rune and he got double damage, number 1. That's going to hurt. Max Slight is already up.
He's just going to poke at them, take away their resources.
The lack of control is really going to hurt you right now for TSM. Especially since Quinn had a good laning phase into ganks form. This is where Ember can maybe just snowball this game straight up with the support combinations. Too many places that TSM have to be right now. You got to pick one. They're going to pick the 8-minute rune. But Quinn is back with full resources.
In front of the other two supports, he gets the kill on the mid laner and now runs down Whitemon all too easily. Ari's going to be slowed down. Quinn is going to hop over, deal with him as well. 3K becomes 4K, becomes 5K net worth lead for Gaming Gladiators. We haven't even hit the 10-minute mark.
God, have mercy. I've not seen a mid lane destroyed this hard in some time.
No.
You know, I've been watching this Quinn guy for a while. He seems pretty good, you know.
He's all right, yeah.
I think he could maybe like win a Valve event one day, maybe two.
If he keeps his head down, nose to the grindstone.
All right, well, this game is absolutely fucked for TSM. That is my analysis. Back to you, Cap.
Thank you, Avery. Great analysis, as always.
I mean,
we'll get
what
more
else
from.
is there to say? You just got tri-laned mid for like the last 5 minutes. You got one good fight out of a tombstone. Your supports are too slow to combat
on
it.
Quinn's face.
Because he knows this is what Moonmander knows is going to happen, and they still can't prevent it. The support tempo is just way too good here. Your mid tower is dead. I don't know what you do from this game state.
I'm not sure either.
You're missing 2 cores.
I mean,
You got a Wraith King.
I mostly feel bad for Bryle because, I mean, this guy has been having to put up with laning against Quinn for most of his career, and most of the time on the losing side of it. And he gets into this international competition, and who does he run into? Quinn.
But it's a product of how they play, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
Quinn is slightly winning this one-on-one, but that's not what breaks this game. It's the supports winning both side lanes, creating independent side laners with Vanguard, Doom, and a Lifestealer, and then getting the rotations for the power runes, for the ganks at the right time. You have to be ready for this, and you have to combat it. And if you don't match it, you just get run over.
Yeah, I mean,
It's that
Liquid
simple.
said exactly that, right? They said, you know,
Yeah.
that like the way Gaming Gladiators plays around their mid lane, we learned what we need to do against that. They're just better at that than we are.
And the thing is, TSM know this. They know it. They played against it a million times. Moon has complained about it to me personally. So
Yeah.
this game just got away from them. Maybe not expecting this lineup to be as fast as it was. Maybe expecting the lanes to go a bit better, but none of that aligned. And yeah, this game is absolutely
10K
toasted.
by 10 minutes.
It is absolutely toasted.
I'm not sure if I've seen that before. I've seen 20K by 20 minutes,
That's
sure.
a lot.
10K by 10 minutes.
It is a lot of net worth.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, if they get 6 more kills on the side of Gaming Gladiators, get a meme number.
Will be reborn.
Isn't that fun?
I mean, they're definitely going to get 6 more.
It's just a question of whether or not they die.
I mean, they have 3 tier 1s.
Nice Hurricane pushes him in front of Bryle to body block him. That was sick. Would you know it? The vegan captain is one with the animals.
Oh, you just have to play lanes better. That's all I got for you. Go back to the practice room, and I think the gaming supports are a little stronger on the lane, but there was still some execution to be had. He's just going to walk in triangle.
Now, what's he doing here?
Well, he's invincible, it looks like, so high ground tombstone. Okay, the turnaround. Everybody for the Doom.
Okay. Tomato.
And they lose their carry. Okay, well, it was a good attempt.
Incarnation.
It was a good attempt.
Good effort. Good effort.
I think Whitemon should have stayed at the Visa office.
Yeah. Might be rethinking getting that.
They're going to
piece at
call
all.
it.
All right,
That is the fastest game of the tournament.
That's the fastest game I've seen. Oh my god.